Alright, now for the fundamental weapons. There is only one in this game, and it is Krauser's bow and arrow. I know some of your Resident Evil fans out there are probably going, "How dare you use Krauser's bow and arrow with someone else?" Alright, now let's test the bow and arrow on a zealot. Alright, so 3 arrows to take down a zealot. That's pretty good. So that means the bow and arrow is still very powerful from Resident Evil 4, as it always was. On normal enemies, if it was a headshot, they would almost always die. But the zealots are more powerful, so that's why they were an appropriate enemy to test the bow and arrow on. Alright, that is it for Krauser's bow and arrow. Alright, now for the explosive weapons. The first one is the grenade launcher. Now, like most Resident Evils, here's a weapon that uses multiple rounds. Now in this game, since other characters have different weapons, there are 3 characters with grenade launchers. Each of them have a different round. So here's Rebecca, she has explosive rounds. Claire's weaponry has electricity rounds, and Hunks has flash rounds. So what I'm gonna do is first test the grenade launcher with those 3 characters so you can see the 3 rounds, and then test it with 3 different characters of the opposite gender. So that's how it's gonna go. Alright, now I'm going to test the 3 rounds separately. So I'm going to test the explosive rounds on a chainsaw Magini, the electric rounds on a group of regular Magini, and the flash round for the same. Because the flash rounds, I'm pretty sure you can figure out, are just like flash grenades. It's just an easier way to flash them. Holy crap. Alright, so 5 explosive rounds directly hit to take down a chainsaw Magini. So they are freaking powerful enemies. But this isn't an enemy review. This is a weapon review. So 5 explosive rounds to take down a chainsaw Magini. Alright, now let's try electricity rounds on regular Magini. Alright, so depending on range, it appears I could take 1 to 2 electricity rounds to take down a standard Magini. Alright, now let's try flash rounds. Well, you know what's gonna happen, but I'll show it anyway. Oh! Okay, so yeah, flash rounds are just like flash grenades, just more convenient. They blind the enemy, set you up for your head move, and that was a freaking awesome critical, by the way. You are awesome, Hunk. As he always was. Okay, so that is it for the grenade launcher. Alright, now for the next explosive weapon. The 2-way grenade launcher. This is the other weapon in that special weapon set you unlock further in the game. And since so far in this review, Wesker was the only person who didn't get to fire a grenade launcher, he has the honor of testing the 2-way. And since Rebecca has the grenade launcher with explosive rounds, I'm pretty sure she can handle the 2-way. Badass. So pretty much acts just like a standard grenade launcher. The only difference is it's 2 shots in 1 trigger. So I will not test this on an enemy. The damage is doubled, I'll just say that. Alright, so that is it for the 2-way grenade launcher. Alright, now for the final weapon of the game. The rocket launcher. Your classic RPG 7. Alright, here are the current skills I have equipped. Now this top one right here that looks like a rocket launcher, when you unlock this, it gives you just an infinite rocket launcher. But when you upgrade it to level 3, not only do you get the infinite rocket launcher, it gives you infinite health. This is the very first time in a Resident Evil game without, like, modding or game sharking that you can get infinite health just by unlocking it. This is crazy. But anyway, I have this skill equipped, which will make testing out the rocket launcher much easier, so I don't have to keep restarting and get the shots back. Alright, here's the description of the skill. As you'll see, the major drawback with this skill is your score will be reduced to 0. Alright, now, from that, you could tell that almost any enemy in this game is going to go down in one shot. But I think I know an enemy that can withstand more than one, and that is the Popokaramu. I totally lost count of how many rocket launcher shots I took. I just know it's only because I wasn't aiming for his weak spot, the underside of his tail. I think that was 7 rockets. I'm not sure. I'll look it over and put it in text form. So this amount of rockets to take down the Popokaramu in a frontal assault, which is very unwise. Alright, that is it for the rocket launcher. And that is it for Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D weapons. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. As for my next weapon review, since I've reviewed all main games, I'm still doing the spin-offs, and in no particular order. So I think my next weapon review, I've decided to do Operation Raccoon City weapons. And that's going to be interesting because the game's an abomination compared to actual Resident Evil games. That does not belong in the Resident Evil games. I swear to God. It belongs in the Gears of War or something. But anyway, the weapons in the game are an interesting artifact. So look forward to that for my weapons review. As for other things, still planning to do like a full-on melee move review of Resident Evil 6, but that's going to take me a lot of time to like get ready for, because that game is like so big and there are so many melee moves. It's going to be very difficult to cover every single one. But anyway, so those are the future projects. Next weapon review, and most likely the next video, will be Operation Raccoon City weapons. Alright, so that is it. This is Shankster94, aka TheGamerShankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed these videos. See you next time in Operation Raccoon City weapons review. Peace out.